Hi guys, it's Paul from Itris and welcome to episode 1 of The Corner. In this series we're going to be bringing you the latest recruitment industry news and advice from across the sector. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your alerts so you don't miss out. In today's episode I'm going to be sharing with you my 7 tips when reviewing your recruitment CRM. Reviewing and implementing your CRM can be a very time-consuming and costly exercise, so it's vital for your business that you nail it first time. My first tip is understanding why you're reviewing your CRM in the first place. Is it too expensive? Do your users actually use it? Do they know how to use it? So why are you actually looking? And this is going to form the basis of your reviewing process and the key things of what you're going to look for in a new CRM supplier. In at number 2, listen to the experts. LinkedIn can be a great source for recommendations. There are some reputable sources of information out there, but just remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all exercise. There could be 10 people shouting about the same software, but if their business requirements don't align to yours, then just forget about it. Also, watch out for the self-appointed experts. More and more nowadays, these industry experts are actually sponsored by some software providers. So look out for those that might be affiliated with the supplier. This includes blog posts, vlogs, a bit similar to this, and any other sort of sources of information they may be providing. They may often be incentivized, so just watch out for that. Review sites can also be a minefield and can actually be faked pretty easily. One good place to check is the supplier's LinkedIn product page. So often software suppliers have a product section on their LinkedIn profile, and what you can do is actually scroll down that product page and actually look at the reviews. These are left by real recruiters using the software and are verified. You can even click through to their profile and drop them a DM. Start up a conversation with them. Ask them firsthand how they're using the software. Ask them if their review still stands and is valid. Number 3, you need a plan of action. So many times people pick up the phone to us as a supplier and don't actually have a plan in place on how they're going to review their CRM. So make sure you've got that plan in place. And this should include things like having the right team in place, timescales to follow, and of course a budget. Okay, so number 4, remember your requirements, and not just at the start, the whole way through the process. Initially you want to get your users to come up with a list of things they like and dislike about your current CRM, as well as a wish list. So what do they want the system to do? What integrations do they want? Are there any features and processes missing? This will help you put a wish list together for your new supplier to demonstrate. Also, you want to think outside of the CRM a little bit as well. So as well as integrations, you want to look at other services that the supplier might offer. So things like support, where are they located? What training is on offer? Is it live training? Is it just a knowledge base or articles for the users to read? Only you will understand what's best for your users when it comes to training. Also consider deployment options. A lot of people think cloud is the only way. Actually, a lot of enterprise level clients choose to host their own data. So you need to do what's right for you. Some software offers like a hybrid cloud solution. So you can host your own data, but users can actually still access it outside of the network. Tip number 5, use it as a fresh start. It's a great opportunity to review your current processes and the data you hold within your current CRM. Some smaller agencies actually just decide to scrap the lot, start from scratch, new database, new start. Obviously, that's not going to be possible for the larger enterprise clients or customers that have large amounts of data. So they may want to consider cutting down the size of their data. This might include old documents, attachments, emails. We would suggest reviewing anything that's more than 5 years old. Some people may be 3 years old. Entirely up to you and your business and potentially your GDPR strategy. Ultimately, this will not only increase the quality of your data, but it may speed up performance of the system and even save you costs in storage. Number 6, training is essential. Don't think otherwise. What's the point of investing in a CRM if your users don't know how to use it? You're never going to get your ROI. Ignoring training completely will mean your users are totally blind and do not have a clue how to use the new system. Try and tie this into the previous point as well when reviewing your processes and procedures. Ideally, you want them aligned with your training. Make sure you look at the different types of training offered by your supplier. Face-to-face, online, some form of knowledge base, articles, videos. Some suppliers even offer a learning management system that can really help user adoption. My final tip, tip number 7, don't forget about the numbers. Have a look at your current supplier's costs. What exactly are you paying for? Did you purchase your licenses up front? Are you currently on a subscription model? What other support costs are there? This will help you form a basis for a budget. Now, it's obviously going to be probably more expensive to move to a new CRM, whether that's a monthly subscription cost. Some of the older systems are quite cheap. Some of the newer technology obviously have had a lot of money invested in them, so expect them to be higher. On top of subscription costs, you want to look at other costs. Is there separate support charges on top of the subscription? What kind of licenses are they? Are they per seat, concurrent? Because this can make a huge difference. Migration costs, training costs, any other costs. Ideally, all of this information needs to be clear and thorough. This will help with not just your budgeting, but future forecasts for the business as well. Migration can be a big one, and do be wary of anyone offering you a free migration. Fair enough if it's discounted, but if it's free from the offset, definitely check out what's involved. Ideally, you want a full data map of exactly what's included, what's going to be bought from your current system. Does that include documents? Is it everything? Definitely check that one out. I've been Paul, and these have been my top 7 tips to reviewing your CRM. If you want a more detailed guide on reviewing your CRM, then head over to our website. I'll drop a link in the description below and check out our no-nonsense guide to reviewing your recruitment CRM. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more useful tips and drop a comment below to let us know what you thought.